Hello, hello everyone. Welcome to Stitching and Tea with Bee presents a very merry Stitchmas. Yay! So last year I was so inspired by everyone who was doing the holiday countdown with Evertote, Roxy Floss Co, and Modern Folk Embroidery. I was watching all of those and I was so inspired by them. I decided that this year I wanted to do that myself and share that with all of you. So, way back in February, I ordered my kit from Evertote. And I've waited all this while for it to arrive. It came at the beginning of this month, and it had a little sticker on it that said, "Do not open until December 1st." And so that is today, and that is so exciting for me. I tell you what, I had to put that in the closet and try to forget about it because I wanted to see inside of it so bad. But what I'm going to do is going to be a little bit different than my normal floss tube. Number one, I won't be long here with you. So I'm not going to put a time limit on myself because that's too stressful, but I know that I won't be here for 30 minutes to an hour. I will not. It's going to be me showing you the stitch for the day, the color of the floss we received, anything else in that bag that is interesting, and also, I'm going to be doing a tea advent. So, yay! I did purchase 2 tea advents, and I decided to start with the one I'm going to show you in a moment, and the other one I have special plans for, so you just have to stick around and see what those are. But for right now, let's jump into the stitch for the 2025 Holiday Countdown with Roxy Floss Co., Evertote, and Modern Folk Embroidery. Okay, so I will be keeping my goodies in this basket here. And all of the bags are inside. So the way this works, if you're not familiar, is it's an advent. So for the next 25 days, I will be opening up one of these bags and following along with whatever it tells me to do inside. So at the end of this, though, what's super exciting is that I will have 25 new Roxy Floss Co. colors to add to my collection. So well worth every penny that I spent on it. And it came with fabric, which I'll be opening with you in just a moment. And speaking of fabric, I wanted to show you the project bag. Let me move this out. It's just sitting here on my side table. My basket is. But I wanted to show you this beautiful project bag that I purchased for this stitch. And of course, this came from my very favorite bag maker, my friend Creme at LailapCreations on Etsy. So festive. Isn't it pretty? I just love it. And so it has a vinyl front, and I don't mind a vinyl front. I know some people don't like it. I don't really have a preference, but if it has a vinyl front, fine. If it doesn't, that's fine too. I'm more interested in the fabric and the workmanship, and both of these are stellar. Okay, so thank you, Corinne. And so I'll be putting my goodies in here as we go along. All right, so without further ado, let's jump on in. This year's, the 2025 Holiday Countdown is called A Pretty Song. Now look at this, you all. If you've been here for a while, you know that this is very exciting to me because I love birds. I love birds. And so if this is any indication of what's inside of those envelopes or little bags, I am super stoked and I cannot wait to open it up. So this is a mystery, right? This is a mystery, Sal. Each day, all 25 days, I will get another portion to stitch for that day. So what I'm going to be opening with you momentarily is what I need to stitch for today. Okay, so let's get into it because I'm so excited. I've waited such a while for this. I'm going to start with the fabric. That came along too. So cute, right? So this fabric, I chose Aida cloth because you could choose Aida or linen. And again, I stitch on Aida. And this is Vanilla Custard. Let's see what that looks like. Got my little scissors here too. Now I'm going to be careful cutting because No, I don't want to cut something that I need. Let's see how much sticky this is. Yeah, I'm going to cut this. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, so exciting. And this is 16 count Aida cloth. Put my little thing down there. Okay. So we're going to have a little rustling, okay? Because each day I'm going to be opening up this on one of the bags. Now, the thing that is concerning me the most, I guess, is am I going to be able to keep up? I am such a snail stitcher, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to keep up. I'm going to try my best, though. All right. So, again, this is Vanilla Custard. And so you kind of get an idea of what that was going to look like. It's not showing true on camera. And let me get this little thing out. You'd think I wasn't prepared. But this is the fabric. I don't have to get all into it. So I'm going to take this upstairs and give it a press. And then get my stitching done for the day. It's a nice little kind of off-white. It's got a little yellow to it. Kind of hard for me to tell, too, in this lighting. But let's see what's in envelope number 1. Here it is. Ooh. It's like Christmas every day. I'm just going to rip into it. All right. Let's see what we got. I don't want to do any give anything away. I'm not supposed to. Okay. Oh. Okay. Oh. Okay, so look. I've got a new needle minder and an ornament. Nice, right? So cute. Look at that. I see lights. I hope that you guys can see better. I got all these lights in my face. And so then I have the cable to put the floss on. And you know what? Here, let me just take a moment and get this board out. Here we go. And here is the floss that I'm going to be working with. And it's called Marble. A nice, kind of a grayish blue, like frost, right? Okay, I'm excited about this. And then, did I show you the chart? No. Oh, I don't know what this is. But I know that Jacob always gives some beautiful artwork with his countdown boxes. Speaking of that, you will, every day, Caroline from Roxy Floss Co., Evertote, and Jacob on their respective channels, they will be doing an unboxing of the contents for the day. And I do believe that Jacob will tell a little story, and Caroline will give us hints and tips about the stitching. Okay? So, okay, I see. All right, so on the back of this is the chart for what I'm supposed to stitch for today. I think I can keep up with that. And I'm hoping that, you know, it's not too overwhelming because I will stop, okay? Because I'm not about to stress myself out. Anyway, so that's going to be my stitch for the day. I'm excited. I'm excited about this. I hope you are too. So with the tea advent, I will be doing, let me move this out of the way. I chose to do the advent from Adagio Teas. I've talked about Adagio a few times before, and their advent, because I love nutcrackers, their advent looks like this year. I've done their advent before, but, you know, didn't share with anybody but myself. So it's going to be exciting to share this with you all. Look at how cute he is. And so it opens up like this. And each day I will open up the appropriate door and pull out the tea bag. What's going to be different about this tea, all 25 of these will be first tastes. Okay, I'm sure there's some in here that I've had before, but the majority of them will be my first time sipping them with you. So that's going to be my first reactions. And I know a lot of you liked that in my regular floss tube. What I won't be doing with this one is a deep dive into the tea. What I will tell you is how it tastes. I'm going to tell you the ingredients of it, of course, the name of it, and then we're going to move along because I need for these videos to be short because I got 25 of these to do. You know, that's a little intimidating, but I think I'm up for the challenge. It's something I've been wanting to do for a while. I have a team that's working with me, so I think that we'll be able to get it done. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to go ahead and we're going to open up door number 1. Okay, look at my ring light over there. All my secrets coming out. Okay, so door 1 is here. So I'm going to go ahead and pop that open. Am I? Yeah, I am. Haha. See that? Pop that open, and we're going to take that out of there. And so I think the best way to do this is for me to pause because I didn't boil any water yet because I didn't know what kind of tea I was going to have. And you know I like to time my temperature of my water and time my tea. This is going to be a noisy little... Maybe what I'll do is take these out before I get on mic. Okay, because I know my mic is probably picking up all that noise. So anyway, door number 1 has been opened, and that tea is Caramel Creme Brulee, which is fantastic for me. I've not tasted this one, so this will be a first taste. And look at the cute little packaging. Look at that. Isn't that so cute? So I love creme brulee, and I love caramel. So this is going to be a good tea. This is a black tea with cocoa nibs and natural creme brulee flavor, it says. Okay. Well, we are going to pause, and I'm going to go brew this tea for us. Okay? I'll be right back. Okay, I've brewed our tea, and I was sitting here and I'm just talking. I thought that I had the camera on, but I didn't. So a little bit of the magic has been lost here, but we'll pick it up again tomorrow. So we're having Caramel Creme Brulee from Adagio Teas, which is a black tea with cocoa nibs and caramel creme flavor. And I am keeping this series as simple as possible, which means I'm going to do a lot of things on autopilot. For example, this is going to be my uniform. I'm going to wear my Christmas sweater and my Santa hat, and each day I'm going to be drinking out of a cup of Christmas teacup rather than trying to switch all the cups out. There's a lot going on for me this month, so I'm trying to make it simple. And here's the saucer. Isn't it so pretty? So pretty. And there's a book that goes with this, and my mother bought it for me. It's a signed copy, actually, and it is packed away with the rest of the Christmas decorations, and I'll have to get to those a little bit later on. But isn't that so cute? So I'll be using this cup throughout the series. Additionally, I decided to bring out a little bit of my tea accoutrement to share with you. And let's see if I can pick this up without spilling or dropping. I'm going to move the pot off. This is my guy 1. And this is what I brew my tea in. As you can see, the tea leaves go here. And this is the spout. Beautiful lid on. This makes 1 cup of tea. And let's see here. And I'll show you this tomorrow. Like I said, I thought I was filming, but I wasn't. And this is our tea. And so let's go ahead and give this a pour. You know, when I'm doing my regular floss tube, I tell you guys that I need a larger table. You should see what I'm working with now. It's very tiny. Ooh, it smells delightful. Oopsie. And it's a pretty color too. You see that? You guys don't often get to see my tea this way. I usually already have it in a mug by the time I get to you. So this one is fairly hot because I did just brew it. The thing that I like about the Guy One, so this particular tea steeped for 3 minutes, and by the time it comes down to the Guy One, it is warm. It's a good temperature. I mean, I'm not going to burn my mouth on it, but I wouldn't mind if it was a little cooler, to be honest. So we'll set that back there. This is a beautiful, let's see if I can pick it all up. Ooh. So that's how it looks. That's how it sits on my table. And so the idea is we put the water in the top vessel, in the Guy One, and we let the tea steep. And when it is ready, you push the teapot into the base of you push the teapot into this, and there's a magnet, and it removes the little steel ball, and then all the tea comes down into the pot. It's very dramatic. I rather like it. All right. This is going to be my first taste of the creme brulee, caramel creme brulee. It smells really good. Yeah, it smells really good. It does smell a little bit like maple syrup, like pancake syrup. All right, let's have a sip. Cheers. That's a really good temperature. Yeah, I like that. It's good. It's good. Yeah. It's giving caramel for sure. Yeah. You know what I would do to this one? I would add a splash of cream. I don't do milk, but I would add a splash of heavy cream. And if you don't do dairy, then the milk of your choice. It has a little bite on the back of it that is not enjoyable, but it's not bad. And I think what probably did happen, not might have happened, but what probably did happen was a bit of an overbrew. Because like I said, I thought I was filming, and then I realized that I wasn't. So I'm not going to count this one out. I'm not going to count this one out. Ooh, and you know what else would be good here too? Sweetener. And if you've been here, you know I don't normally sweeten my tea. But when you have something that is I don't want to say mimicking a sweet, but you know, caramel is sweet. So I would sweeten that one to actually enhance the flavor and to kick it up. Yeah, I like it. It's really, it's giving Christmas. It's a good Christmas tea. And good for winter time too. Yep. So let's see. I wasn't going to do like, you know, ratings of 1 to 5 or anything like that, but this one I definitely give a thumbs up. Okay. And that's how I'm going to do it. I'm going to say yes or no. And this is a yes. Yes. All right. Well, that's going to be it for us for today. I will see you back here tomorrow. And wow, you guys send good thoughts because I don't know. This is 25 days. I hope you all don't get sick of me. But I will be here tomorrow. I don't know what time because I don't know the logistics of what's going on just yet. I feel like I'm kind of floundering a little bit. But as it goes on, I will find my footing. I just feel a little awkward with this. But I'm looking forward to it. And I'm looking forward to seeing you tomorrow. Okay? I'm not going to say have a good evening. Okay. Be safe and take care. Bye for now.